Hello, my name is Abdul. Matin. Today, I am gonna explain maybe little about global digital governance. Digital governance or e-government, often referred to as digital government, is the use of information technology to promote and facilitate more convenient government services for citizens. Askarkhani, 2005, Helbig et al. 2009, IB Kunal and Srumi, 2012. Studies on digital governance reflect a variety of perspectives, methodologies and themes that are of interest and cross traditional disciplines. According to Moon et al. 2014, digital governance is part of the discipline of public administration. Much of the research on digital governance has developed as a subfield of public administration. Reyes and Garcia, 2011, and Moon et al. 2014 use the main concepts of public management to categorize digital governance studies. Digital governance research addresses many of the values of management, when the nature of the study is to explore the implications of technology adoption for service delivery systems, cost-effectiveness, human resources, organizational structure, processes and performance. Currently, the public bureaucracy is trying in earnest to develop e-government. This is because many parties realize the advantages of government services using electronic media are more effective and efficient. Wirakity and Chri, 2004, Palaco et al., 2019, Gil Garcia et al., 2018. The desire of our public bureaucracy, such as ministries, non-ministerial government agencies, local governments, both provinces, cities and districts, in implementing e-government in the governance system deserves attention and is interesting to study. Traditional government services have now been transformed using information technology recently. Heeks and Baylor, 2007, Moss and Whitley, 2009, Gil Garcia et al., 2018, Joshi and Islam, 2018. The increasing desire of government agencies to implement e-government can be seen as a form of government commitment, both central and regional, in efforts to anticipate changes and developments in science and technology that occur today, especially the use of information technology to support the implementation of the government sector and public services. Jundi, translated with DeepL.com, free version, 2015. Kalyani, 2018. Information technology provides opportunities for structuring various aspects of the life of the nation and state that are increasingly open, where the interests of citizens get a place in a central position. Changes in the life of the nation and state fundamentally require governance that is clean, transparent and able to answer the demands of change. Stemberger and Yaklik, 2007, Wirakity et al., 2011, Hung et al., 2013, Batara et al., 2017, Huda and Singla, 2021. This change in governance is an effort to answer the demands of citizens, namely the demand for better public services and the desire for citizens' expectations and goals to be heard, especially in the process of formulating public policies. Ibrivbi et al., 2018. Therefore, the government should be able to utilize the capabilities of information technology to process, manage, channel and distribute better quality 3. Information and services to the public. This model of governance is called e-government. Emegavi, George Babington, 2018. The government's inability to align itself with global trends in information technology will bring the government into the digital divide, which is isolation from global knowledge because it is unable to use information properly. Silalahi et al., 2015. At the global level, the implementation of e-government has received extra attention as a new way to improve a country's development. Kalsi, Kiran, and Vaidya, 2008. 2009, Kalsi and Kiran, 2013, Luna Reyes and Gil Garcia, 2011, Johnson, 2012. International organizations such as ITU and them provide strategic guidance to address the challenges of ICT use. However, the application of information technology in organizations does not always bring changes for the better. At the global level, research results, Kalsi and Kiran, 2013, Kalsi, Kiran, and Vaidya, 2008, 2009, found that the ineffective application of information technology is caused by challenges and new issues about a government, factors demographics, economic conditions, geographical location, and cultural factors. Some factors are most influential on the ineffectiveness of e-government implementation, translated with deepl.com, free version. Among others, infrastructure, political will and commitment, bureaucratic leadership, positive behavior or attitude, management change, managing administration, technology, employee training, and sustainability models. While studies from Reyes and Garcia, 2011, and Johnson, 2012, the ineffectiveness of e-government implementation is due to the culture that exists in public organizations, is very slow in adopting technological innovations to initiate change. This technological innovation is hindered by several things, among others, risk perception, knowledge deficits, trust, firm size, and organizational readiness. The development of ICT usage in developing countries is also still very low. Camis and Whitey, 2017. Information and Communication Technology (ICT) and the Internet are widely used as strategic means to improve government efficiency and effectiveness in the accessibility of government information and services to citizens. Some research results, Camis and Whitey, 2017, Eni et al., 2016, Pedersen, 2016, Urbina and Abe, 2017, show that e-government implementation has not been effective due to several things, among others. Lack of understanding of information technology by users, low participation of citizens, attitudes of users, lack of methods to evaluate e-government implementation, responsiveness of managers, less transparent systems, lack of abilities and skills of its system managers, citizens' capabilities, and attitudes consisting of lack of technological facilities, knowledge, competence, interest and ability to integrate e-government services into routine daily activities of citizens. It is also coupled with low levels of trust in government, no perceived usefulness, and resistance to the development of information technology among citizens. Based on the results of the study review in the Philippines, the government has prepared a detailed plan to improve the implementation of e-government in the country. The adoption of e-government in the country is not only to monitor the progress of its implementation, but to further improve citizens' access to information and government services. However, due to inherent differences in sociodemographics, access to ICTs, patterns in Internet usage, and awareness of e-government services available in developing countries such as the Philippines, the adoption of e-government by citizens in the country is faced with major challenges. For example, inequitable access to government information and services, resulting in disparities between advantaged and disadvantaged groups, Urbina and Abe, 2017. Meanwhile, the results of a study of e-government implementation in Nigeria also found congruence with national information technology policy strategies. The study was based on a content analysis of the official websites of 36 states and the country's federal capital territory. This study in Nigeria focused on, translated with deepl.com, free version. 36 states, only 23, 64%, have websites which mostly provide only textual information, few of which provide downloadable digital documents and functional online interaction. The Nigerian study recommends that, in addition to the national policy, the Nigerian government needs to have established guidelines for the implementation of e-government, and NITDA should be more proactive in its task of monitoring the implementation of its policies. Site designers should recognize the importance of the government website as a key channel for information dissemination, for facilitating citizen interaction with government and for transforming government operations. Thus, the website should be more than a static notice board, but more oriented towards dynamic and interactive functions. Any et al. 2016. Well, maybe that's all I can get. To see you at the next meeting. I'm Abdul Matin as usual. Thanks.